For MCs! For MCs! For MCs!
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuned into Casino Chris and 333.
Can you tell me what is a winner to you? Is there an elephant up in this room? Tell me what do you see in the land of the free? None of the no one is greater than me. Land by the greedy and needy, the rich and the poor. Knock at the door and they're ready for war. In the middle of your feet, the fire, this gasoline and they spark that lighter.
Did I stutter? I can rap with the best of them, one to set the one, but first you gotta get the respect of them. Gotta earn it. The verdict is everybody should learn it. When double timing on the track with my brother, you better murder it.
Rap music for the modern day
For
rebel.
every mind intertwined, one of a kind. Blast my life in God's hands, none greater than. Hope my dreams are part of your plan. Welcome to the circle. There's a universe for every mind intertwined, one of a kind. Blast my life in God's hands, none greater than. Hope my dreams are part of your plan. Welcome to the circle. Tremendous endeavors forever in the treasure. Santiago in desert searching for personal legends.
I come back every year, I get newer. I'm the dust on the moon, I'm the trash in the sewer. Let's go. I come back every year, I get brighter. If you thinking hip hop is alive, hold up your lighter. Let's go. I come back every year, I'm expanding, talking to developers about the city we planning. Come on. I come back through any endeavor. This is hip hop, we gon' last forever. Hip means to know, it's a form of intelligence. To be hip is to be update and relevant. Hop is a form of movement. You can't just observe a hop, you gotta hop up and do it. Hip and hop is more than music. Hip is the knowledge. Hop.
AKA's gonna go first.
How's everybody feeling?
I'm going to get these introductions out the way. My name is Patron. You pretty much vice president of For MCs By MCs shit. This is Heretic, the president to my right.
What's good, y'all?
And to my left, we have the battler.
AK in the house, y'all. How y'all feeling tonight? Good. Let's get it in, Jay. Glad you can make it.
All right, MC on my right, introduce yourself.
I'm Tyrone, and I came to fuck y'all city.
We got two very interesting characters in the battle rap scene with some unorthodox styles and some crazy lyricism. So let's do this. Make some noise.
Little ass hat. I'll be there.
1980 was the Mount St. Helens volcanic reaction while I was born in 1981. A golden phoenix literally raised from the ashes. That's why I love it. When people talk about my age, it's classic because my era is the age of classics. I sting like a bee, but this butterfly will never float again. He think he fly. Well, let's see if wing works with holes in them. I'm roasting him. A couple of calculated moves and he's eating baby food because 60% of my friends are mellow and the other 40% will lick a shot like it's 80 proof. My jeans are cut from a different cloth, you Daisy Dukes, Russell Simmons. I'll give y'all a shot, since y'all think JB smooth. He was crazy cool. But I got overnight like overnight. Now I gotta send Jey The Nightwing soul to the sky. I'll leave his mind so open wide you can go inside and close the blinds. Wait for him in the darkness of his own mind till he gets home to find me with an open pint sniffing coke lines with a loaded 9. Funny how A-Hat Washington will be morning dew cause it's over for night. You don't need a Florida State degree to see all your battles are debatable. You have no clear wins, son. Either he has semi-Noels or J missed wins tons sports bars. It's where I get my drink on and speak on anyone who thinks wrong of the Seahawks. Young Nate, Biggs, empty money, Jay can all catch these shot punch for punch. I'll deck them all out and I ain't team shop, yeah. That's right, all I see is chemtrails when y'all gas not. I'm mad tight. Against forms, you were mad light. How you gonna let that man take your shine? You were sitting on the dock of the bed. Wasting time going overhead like undershirts the way you put it on. Thick and rich like Miss Buttersworth. In other words, all I need is one stunning verse and I'll beat wing quickly. Like a hummingbird, all you know. If I was powerless or malnutrition, all I need is 3 rounds of 1 hour visit and I'm breaking out of prison. You battle me? You don't need astrophysics to know that's a sound decision. I'm breaking down night like an algorithm. Now we bitching? Like the crowd won't listen, let's team slick talk. Foundation to another proud tradition. Let's go.
Jey The Nightwing, it's on you.
He said, break down night like an algorithm. How many of y'all don't get it? Well, allow me to join you in the crowd's indifference. I fucking made it, homie. Are you happy, nigga? We finally got the battle you asked for. And they ain't in Seattle, figures. You got all big-headed, so of course, you feel like A-hat don't fit you, but let's see how big your head is when your kid's playing with Nightwing action figures. About time. I got at this, nigga. And I already know all your scheming. You're not about to body me with that nonsense. I ain't quadriplegic. This is where Mark meets the beast in the 3-6. Oh, brother, you should have just walked with Jesus. Just because you got the chest to cross me, don't mean you should respond to demons. My turf warned you. My turf warned you. You're a firstborn with no lamb's blood over your doorstep. I will stop your living. And I ain't got to mention the 6 feet worth of dirt on you, because we all knew just how much our class was different. You choked on MT and still made it because you gas efficient. Then they made you part of the staff. Then they made you part of the staff. Laughable. Yeah, you need them to have your back with this shit and stay focused. But I ain't Moses. I've been known to split them C's even if the staff is missing. Let's get back to business. Let's get back to business. You've been looking kind of shaky in my last 2 visits. What's happening, Marky? I guess that malarkey you've been serving them can't make it past the kitchen. Well, they had is different. Been keeping tabs on you niggas knowing you couldn't pass submissions as a fact or fiction. Last year around this time, y'all never heard of me, and now I'm main card killing your main bitch. Happy anniversary.
Hello. Yeah. This is a battle. This is a battle. AKA, serve that preposterous shit.
These thoughts I'm organizing are mortifying, torture-minded, borderline horrifying. When I'm done with you, I'm gonna go back to my story writing and use your burning corpse beside me for the lighting. Jey The Nightwing. A daylight recycling, every once in a while a nice scheme as far as I've seen. Pipe dream, excuse me for my last battle. That was as light as can be, but somebody told Jey The Nightwing that lightning striking in the same spot seems highly unlikely to me. Hold your breath. Slow down, cowboy. You get no respect for thinking you a star. To stand out in that field will only get Jay's Nova check. Play God. And I'll take your life right in front of your eyes. I don't need the 6 days of creation to take sun out and put night in the sky. Why does he try? I'm a shoo-in, no thing. Even with no strings attached, I'm still nice with a tongue. A classic pro wing, I beg your pardon. But I ain't talking Michael Jordans when I say Jays are always fresh. Until you mark them, I'm starving. So don't disappoint when you perform, or I'll organ ducks mascot you. Push up for every point that you score, and just when you thought it was game over, I'm straight forward. Nicky Cox, y'all didn't think I could possibly fuck with Jay Moore, flamethrower. My style is straight tight. You ain't tight. Your style only hot when I put the magnifying glass to it under the daylight, but it ain't Jay's day. So we Jay Night the fake tights. Quality control. Here to give Jay 5, and after I'm done smoking Jay, eyes so red when I blink it looks like I'm pumping brakes. Fucking mistake. When I rhyme it's like 10 dime pieces. I'm keeping 100, kid, nah. When I write it's like organizing my black book, sorting out thoughts that I'm fucking with. What? Come again? You got the false start. I ain't stopping till Buckethead is fucking dead. This has come to an end. AKA, ain't a man alive that can stand in my shine.
Until me.
It looks like it's nightfall. Let me get my moonshine.
AKA, that was round 2. Jey The Nightwing, serve that preposterous shit.
So, I'm watching your battles. Like, Like, why do y'all fuck with this guy? You said, and I quote, against these, he could have one gun in the sky and another gun in your eye, and you'd stare down that peephole like there's someone outside. Stop right there. So, this man has one gun in the sky and another gun in your eye. Nigga, why? And you're just standing there like a dumbass. Because you feel that proves there's no bitch in you, but you could just be frozen stiff in fear, my nigga. I'm not convinced enough. Plus, we already know you're too scared to see me outside of Olympia, so with that, you went ahead and showed us why you flaked on me. My head couldn't get itchier. I told you already. Yeah. Monster. I told you already, though. You're just a mini-me. Now you're barking up the wrong tree. Which one? Not the symmetry. This is not a match. More like a body to catch for the one. You're just Trinity. I am the perfect example of hell. I send you to epitome. You could have backed out on this war, bro. So excuse my French, but I gave you the liberty. Now I gotta place you in. So excuse my French, but I gave you the liberty. Now I gotta place you in whatever grave you were digging me with your tide. I must remind you, you're just a shit stain to a winning streak. Is this your prize fighter? Is this your prize fighter? Well, with no bell, I'll piece him until I make a breakthrough in history. Lyrically, you can't get Jay's gift from Saint Nick. When I say shit, it's like letting a stray lick ricochet. And if it hits AKA, it'll do more. You get his name nicked. You come with that same shit. But hey, I'm surprised you even made it tonight. Bar inception, you couldn't make it past AM. How the fuck you gonna make it through night?
Hey. Make some noise, Jey The Nightwing. AKA, serve that preposterous shit.
It was a shame. What happened at Dante's. And you and AD's battle couldn't take place there, but there's something that I can't shake here, that I can't shake here, that I can't shake, that I can't shake here, that just ain't fair. Sure, it wasn't a good look. And I ain't saying you were scared, but you vlogged your rounds in a day, gave him a share without even talking to AD, knowing damn well how many days he prepared. Sure, it wasn't gonna happen that night, but all y'all had to do was set a date and be square, but no. When that shit popped off, you bounced out of Dante's, bailed out quicker than a billionaire. He must think Spanish silent letters are kind of clever. The way Jay disappeared, I ain't about that life either. But you should have did what we all did, sipped our beers, remained all ears, and pretended like that shit isn't weird. But let's keep it clear. Everywhere we live, we're all different places. It ain't the same shit, but never should Olympia have to tell Federal Way this, but all he says is, Olympia's gas, gas, Olympia's gas. Well, let's shoot this shit. You sound like a pussy queef when your vocal cords pass gas through your lips, and you're a master of ceremony? If you can't communicate with the crowd, you need to drop the microphone and die alone. They're not cultured enough when he hears the silent groans. Want him to pick up the line, but he can't even reach the dial tone. Yeah, that'll work. Tell the crowd that. $10 or more. Or $10 at the door, gas money, drinks, and more. And oh yeah, we're gonna tell you who and what you're cheering for, yeah. That'll work. He got a head on his shoulders. Let's keep it real. He got quite a head on his shoulders. Look at this thing. Let's frame it, y'all. I bet you got that big ass head from your mom's. Head so big, when he dress, he has to step into his tank tops. Head so big, when he get a brain freeze, school kids get the day off, and when they play... Head so big, when he get a brain freeze, school kids get the day off, and when they play football in the street and Jay walks through, they yell, car, game on. Let's keep it real. I can imagine Jey The Nightwing as a little kid back then. He was Junebug, dragging his head around, tripping his feet on it, fall down, cry, curl up, sleep on it, wake up, stand up on it, to reach the sink, brush his teeth on it, get down, take a bath, get out, dry his feet on it. I'm just being honest, your head, homie. Let me speak on it. I could plant seeds and grow trees on it, an ecosystem, a world you could believe on it. We could write. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. I'm just being honest. I'm known to roast people. If I wanted a bucket head with a nice spout, I'd go to Home Depot. So don't bite Oli's hand or Oli won't feed you. The only one and only you get. Oli one Kenobi 3-0. Let's go. Team Slick Top. Let's rock.
Make some noise, make some noise. Final round, final verse. Jey The Nightwing. Serve that preposterous shit.
How could I not predict? You want to talk about me and AD, bruh? Well, when you canceled on Steez, nobody gave a fuck. You keep riding on A-Hat's dick, because y'all don't got as big a name as us. Next time you want to talk about a dial tone, nigga, we gonna have to hang him up. Yeah, I might have my mama's head, but I got head from your mama, so suck my dick, bitch. You don't want to go to live with that drama. The nerve on this bitch, nigga. Thinking he can better score with metaphors. After this, he'll be raving. But rapping at my door, nevermore. Why get poetic for? Pathetic to try to best me at my repertoire. Check the score. What good will this do if trash is all that you get in store? I'm getting bored. Forget it. See, the king can play the fool, but I can't become you. I remain above you, towering. You won't see me drop here. I ain't Rapunzel. I'll give you a loss. And I heard SOS back in the day gave you one too. Are you a Family Guy? Makes sense how Cleveland show and take the ratings from you, but I know how y'all feel. I know how y'all feel though. Because for the 4 MCs, this is more than just painful. You're the first brother that I gotta kill, and these niggas swore you was able to beat me. Whew.
That's hard. That's hard. Come on, y'all.
Beat me? But God, you were so trash. In my notepads, I write down bars that are dope ass, broken down, crystal shards, tinted topaz. The heart is what you don't have. You get scarred, and I leave with no scratch, which is ironic because a scratch and a scar is what a mark is also known as. Nigga, lay back. Nigga, lay back. You a bum. So of course beating on bums is something you great at. You might have made it past forms, but that don't mean you got the job yet. We just needed to see where you placed that, and it's right on my placemat. I guess that's our fucked up way of saying you can't fuck with A-Hat. You'll never be great. You know why? Because AKA needs a name in order for somebody to say that. That's not right.
Go, y'all.
Good battle, make some noise.
I gotta thank all the performers that came out. Double D, shout out to them. Real Life Click, Paige Turner, Liberty Jones, Karma in the building. Who else we had in here? King Hush. Word up, Ben was in here. Shout out to Money Gang in Portland.
Shout out to all the B-boys, the most dedicated. DJ representative. I said B-boys.
Shout out to all the gangsters and hoes. Hey, shout out to who was up there? Roman El Solo from A-Hat, Washington. Shout out to Simmons dropping our way from the Tri-City.
Shout out to the Seattle Weekly for coming through and interviewing some of us.
Shout out to my brother. Yeah. Shout out to Mama Band House. Yeah. Shout out to security.
Yeah.